So it has the UI elements. So I will call this using Unity engine.ui. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons, correct? And then we have this over panel as well. So over panel has a text, then it has 3 images, and it has a OK button as well. So just deactivate this now. So what we will do is we will create a private image, and let's go to our button and just copy this thing because it will be same, right? And also copy this set star method and paste it here, and we need the same color as well. So let's copy this and paste it here. Okay, and we have one more text. We'll call this serialize field private text. I will call this label status text, so it will just tell whether we have completed a label or not. Then we have a serialize field private game object and our over panel. So we just don't need this start or update. So instead of this, we will create a public void game over method, and it will take a int, and you will have a star count. So this will be basically attached to the buttons. Okay, so in our game over, we are setting a parameter star count. Here we will check if our star count is greater than 0, then we just set the text of the over panel, and then we call our level manager, and we will call this level complete method which we have to create, and we pass the star count. Else if the star count is equal to 0, then we just set text, and we just set this star uh, set stars count. Okay, so let's go to our level system manager, and here we need to create a new method. Okay, so in level complete, we get a int called star achieved. So we set our level data, level item array, whichever is in current level, star achieved to whatever the star we have achieved. Then we increase our level data's last unlock level by 1, and then we set this that respective level unlock is equal to true. So one thing guys, this is basically the method which you guys will be using in your game. So let's say you have completed your level, whether it is a quiz level or some time challenge level. So whatever your limits are, so let's say if it is a time challenge level and you say in 10 seconds, if you complete the level you get 2 star, in 5 seconds you get 3 star, like that. So once the game is over, you call this thing level manager level complete method, and you pass star collect. So this should be called only when the level is completed and not when the level is failed. Okay, let's go back to our scene. So we are in level 1 scene, and in our canvas, let's attach our game UI, and the same lock color will be this one, will be 60, unlock will be white. Then we have this, let's lock this. We have this status, okay, status text over panel, and this, okay. Then select all of them, remove this lock, click on this runtime, just drag our canvas because it has this game UI method, and just call our game over. So star 1 button will have 1, star 2 button will have 2, star 3 button will have 3, and level fail button will have 0. And we also need a method for OK button. So we'll just create a public void OK button. Let's copy this and paste it here. So we need to load the scenes. For that we'll use using Unity engine.scene management, and we will call this scene manager dot load scene, and we'll pass in 0. Now the reason we are passing 0 is because our main menu, if I go to our file, build settings, let's add our main menu first. So our main menu is at 0, that's why I'm passing 0 here. So let's save all this thing, select the OK button, drag the method canvas, and select the game UI OK button method. Let's save this, go to our main menu, and we have 10 levels, so I will just select the level 1, control D to duplicate till it reach level 10. Then we need to go to file, build settings, and we need to drag all of them here. So if I click on play, let's say if I'm missing anything, no. Okay, let's click on play, let's see what happens. So if I select this level first button, we go to our level 1. So as you can see here, we are at level 1, and let's say we click on get 2 star. Okay, nothing happens. Okay, one thing guys we forgot, that is to activate our over panel. So over panel dot set active to true, okay, in our game over method. So let's click on play and let's try it again. Let's go to our level 1, select get 2 star, and yeah, so right now we are showing 2 stars. The third one is not unlocked. Then we click on OK, and we go to our main menu again. So now as you can see here, our first one has 2 stars, our second one has nothing because it is now active one. And if I go to my level system manager, you can see here our element 1, which is basically this one, is now unlocked. If I click on this, if I click on get 1 star, you see here we get 1 star. Okay, third one is active. If I go 3 star, okay. So as you can see here, so this one has 2 star, then second one has 1 star, third one has 3 star, and fourth one is the active one, as you can see here. So if I click on fourth and I will click level failed, so it will come here like this. Click on OK and nothing moves ahead. So this is what we need. Now we need to save all this information, because if I click on play again, you see we have lost all our data, and we don't want that. So we will create a new script and we will call this save load data. So I will just double click on it, and the spelling is wrong, so holding control I will click on R 2 times, and I will rename it to save. Okay, we will add a namespace of our level unlock system. Okay, okay. So for saving, there are multiple ways. So you can save in a binary format, you can save in JSON format, you can save in XML format, you can also save the information on server or like that. but here we will be using JSON because it is easy and fast. So let's remove the start and update method, and we will make this an instance. So public static save label data, and we'll call this instance. Double click on instance, holding control click on RE and click on apply, and let's remove this set thing because we are not going to set it. And in void awake we will set our if instance is equal to null, then our instance is equal to this, and we don't want to destroy this thing, so we'll call our don't destroy and load game object thing, else we will destroy it. Okay,